You ever notice how some things in life just stop? Not break, not disappear, they just stop. Well, that's what happened to the clock in the old library tower downtown. Nobody really paid attention to it anymore. It had been stuck at 3:17 for as long as anyone could remember. Most people walked past it without even looking up, but not Daniel. Every day after work, he'd walk home the same way, and without fail, he'd glance up at the clock. Something about it, being still in a world that never stopped moving, kind of spoke to him. He couldn't explain it. He just liked knowing that somewhere, something didn't have to rush. One evening, it was cold, gray clouds, and wind cutting through his coat. Daniel saw someone standing at the base of the tower. It was an older gentleman, small frame, wearing a brown cap, and holding a weathered toolbox. He was staring up at the same clock. "Beautiful, isn't it?" the man said, not even turning around. Daniel blinked. "Beautiful? It hasn't worked in years." The old man smiled. "Oh, it's working, just not where everyone can see it." Curious, Daniel followed him inside the tower. The air smelled of dust and brass. The only light came from a small window halfway up the stairs. They climbed step by step until they reached the top where the clock's gears lived. Massive metal teeth, rods the color of bronze, old oil, and all moving in perfect rhythm. It was alive, perfectly alive. Daniel stared. "But the hands outside, they aren't moving." The man wiped the gear with his sleeve. "Not yet. You see, the inside's been broken for a while. I had to fix what nobody could see first. Because if I tried to move the hands before this part was ready, the whole thing would have shattered." He paused and looked over at Daniel. "You know, God works like that too." The old man smiled. People think when nothing's changing, God's not working. But he's always moving behind the scenes, fixing the hidden gears before he lets the hands move again. Daniel didn't say a word. He didn't have to, because deep down, he knew this wasn't just about a clock. Days turned into weeks. Every evening after work, Daniel passed by the tower, listening for the faint ticking sound through the bricks. Then one day, the clock struck for the first time in years. The hands moved. The chime rang out across the square, soft, steady, alive again. The whole world seemed to hold its breath for a moment. Sometimes, life feels just like that clock, you know? You pray, you wait, you hope, and it feels like nothing's moving. But friend, the truth is, just because you don't see progress doesn't mean the gears of grace have stopped turning. Maybe God's working on something inside first, healing what's broken, aligning what's off, tuning what's out of rhythm. So when he finally sets the hands in motion, it moves perfectly. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3 says, "For still the vision awaits its appointed time. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." So don't lose heart if your prayers seem paused. God hasn't stopped. He's just working where you can't see. Because the one who made time is never late. Friend, thank you for walking with me today. And remember, listen for his voice and believe that he still walks beside you, redeeming moments, restoring hearts, and turning even broken time into grace. Until next time.